Hey everybody, it's Mike. I've got a lot of questions about all-day kindergarten and kind of how that has come to fruition. So what I want to do is kind of go through a little bit of the history, but then also give you some of the cost analysis approximations. But I'll go back to 2019, 2020. We did a lottery, so we had room for 120 students all-day kindergarten in 2019, 2020. Same deal in 2021, we had 120 spots, so it was a lottery. So quite a few of the families that wanted full day couldn't get it because of a lack of space. And then last year, what we were able to do is free up space at the Early Childhood Center because we moved first grade, all of our first grade classes over to the primary school. We were able to free up 4 classrooms, convert them into first grade classrooms, which is beneficial academically, but also helped us with our kindergarten. Academically, because we're able to provide services for all of our first graders in one building. And if you've seen our recent report card, that worked out pretty well. So with 2021 and 2022, last year we had 168 full day kindergarten students because we opened it up. And then this year, currently, we have 219 full day kindergarten students. So you can see that our families really did need access to the all-day kindergarten simply because that's what their families needed, but also it allows us to get a lot of our interventions in early for those students that may need interventions in reading, math, what have you. So we're pretty happy with the fact that our families have shown a need for all-day kindergarten. I've had questions about finances as well. The first thing that I will tell you is our salaries this year are $800,000, that's salary and benefits, and that is strictly for all-day kindergarten, okay? So $800,000 for salary and benefits for the teachers in all-day kindergarten. What I'm going to do is use approximations just to give you an idea how we look through it. But the second idea I'm going to give you is, let's say we didn't have all-day kindergarten. Okay, let's say that all we have is half-day kindergarten. What that means is we would need half as many teachers, and again, that's an approximation. Enrollment isn't exactly cut and dry like that, but I'm going to use that as an approximation. So $800,000, and we divide that by 2, that would give us $400,000. So you can see it would be about $400,000 in salary and benefits if all we did was half day. So with full day, it's $800,000. So the difference is if we just subtract the $800,000 and the $400,000, it'll tell you that what full day kindergarten is costing us is right around $400,000 in salary and benefits. Again, it's approximations, but it's going to be very, very close. Okay, so $400,000 is what it's cost us to offer full day kindergarten. Currently, like I said, we have 219 full day kindergarten students. About 10% of those are free and reduced students, which do get their tuition waived. So if I take 10% of 219, that would be 21.9. I'm going to make it easy and say it's right around 200 students. Okay, so we'll just use that as a round number. So we have roughly 200 students that are paying for full day kindergarten. So if we want to figure out how much tuition we're making, we would take those 200 students, multiply by the tuition, which is $3,465. And when you multiply those out, we can just double that. That's going to give me $693,000. So in tuition, we're bringing in right around $693,000. It's costing us an additional $400,000. So the last thing I'll throw up here is, you can see $693,000 minus the $400,000, which is what it's costing for all-day kindergarten, versus the tuition. We're at $293,000, I guess you could say, to the good. What that is used for is for all the ancillaries, whether it be facilities, transportation, food service, what have you. That is what we would use for all the ancillary costs. So when I have people ask me, was all-day kindergarten funded fully or is it not? Sometimes it's tough because you have approximations, but I think you can see by this we're doing pretty good. And what we're doing is providing a service for our families that the families really show a need for. They really would like that. We as educators like it because we get our kids full day and we can help them with some reading interventions. But then on the financial side, it also shows that we're doing pretty well and it's pretty cost neutral. So I hope that answers any questions you may have for all-day kindergarten. If you have any other questions, again, please feel free to give me a call or email. Thanks.